Bentelect was rapidly losing favor, resulting in quite possibly TikTok's strangest meme ever. People began stitching Bentelect's videos with weird, scary images and a generated creepy voice.
Things that don't exist anymore.
The only thing that doesn't exist anymore will be you, Benny Boy, after we suck your soul from your body.
The meme progressed into many different
Suck my soul from my body. Now you're probably asking yourself, what or who is this on my screen? Well, I'll tell you, this is Vince. He is a grown, 21-year-old man that acts like a child. Look at the aggression and confusion in his eyes. I truly believe that is something wrong with him. He needs help.
We do not care.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. Today we're back to remember this TikTok creep. He basically lost everything. No, I don't. I don't remember him. I never heard of him. Why am I always out the loop?
Bruh.
I never know what's going on. Am I stupid? Yes, but even still. Why are there always creeps on TikTok? You can't do nothing on this website. There's always something going on. TikTok always banning something, but then got the nerve to have creeps on your website. You gonna ban one of my accounts? But let this weirdo that likes kids on your... Oh, come on. Come on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all hating. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, TikTok. Y'all are hating. And like I said, y'all already know where I stand. I'm not signing on petitions. So if you get banned, you get banned. I hope the government decides to just cancel y'all and keep y'all over there in China. Now that sounded racist without content.
What?
But content is context. That sounded racist without context, but you knew what I meant.
No.
So I don't know. Since I don't know what TikTok creep we're talking about, and you know, I'm interested on how he lost everything, I guess we just gonna hop into it. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Try!
Bentelect is still posting videos, but ever since his expose, he's lost all support on basically every platform.
Okay.
TikTok was where he started, and you might describe his style as laughing at the most basic memes he stole from Reddit. The format was extremely consistent. He'd put himself at the bottom and the meme at the top, then just read exactly what it said.
30 million views. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what's be making me mad, dude. Dude, we're only 23 seconds in. 33 million views. Come on, that's not fair. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would put hours into this TikTok video. Say, oh my god, I got it. Eureka. This is gonna make me blow up. I uploaded. 3 hours later, 1 view. Come on, bro. This dude does this in 2 minutes. 33 million. I ain't gonna lie, TikTok. If I seen you, I would spit in your face. Come on, bro. Actually spit on my screen just now. What the heck?
Bruh.
But whilst reading the final word, he'd always force the fakest laugh, as if the sentence was just too funny to finish.
I once dated this girl who spoke so much about her ex that even I end up missing the dude. This is the only call I want. Healthy relationship. I must be blocked from it or something. I don't know what this dog is going through, but I can relate to the core.
The content was repetitive and completely devoid of effort, initially catching the attention of Nick is Not Green, who was the first to slam Bentelect in the video shown on screen.
Okay.
You're reading something that somebody else wrote, and then you just laugh at it. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Within months, this was echoed by multiple YouTubers.
Bentelect, you suck, dude. I don't like the types of videos you're making. You know you're not enjoying it.
While even Billie Eilish roasted Bentelect for his incredibly fake laugh.
Facts.
However, it didn't seem like Bentelect was doing anything wrong, and by watching his videos, he seemed like a friendly guy.
It is so awesome to be able to make people laugh just by sharing the tweets and memes that I think are funny and like bringing them to life in a way.
And he definitely felt genuine when talking about his fans.
One of my favorite things about social media is that I have people that I can communicate with, engage with. I kind of pride myself on being one of the creators who actually responds to DMs, takes feedback from fans.
Ben believed he was being a
He's too nice. Too nice. I'm not gonna lie. I would have had something suspect in the back of my head. I would have been like, he might have ate somebody. You know, something like that. You know, he might eat people. Like, I would have had something in question. Like, he being a little bit too nice. His record seems too squeaky clean. Like, you know, I don't know if you look at me like, I don't see nothing wrong with him, but I don't know where I'm going with this, because it ain't nothing wrong with me, but I'm just saying, I can just tell he's weird.
attacked because of the following reason.
You're just an easy target because you're almost obnoxiously like happy. And that's like how I am in general.
Although it'd be through another Nick is not green video that Bentelect's false kindness began to get exposed. Nick revealed that Ben had copyright struck the previous video he'd made on him.
Not just copyright claim, but copyright strike my video and get it taken down because I was making fun of him. He even wrote the whole entire email out.
With the email reading, this video should be removed and wanted to be looked into further. A large part of the video is content that I created, including videos from the video sharing app Cameo and screen recordings of my social media accounts. About half the content in this video is my work, which you could only describe as laughable.
Yeah, he basically complained that I was stealing his content and would link videos of him just stealing other people's content.
Nick then exposed that even Bentelect's tweets were stolen.
He doesn't just use other people's content to make his own, but he straight up steals it and reposts it on Twitter. When I say the other day, it can be any time between yesterday and my birth. That's a shameless one. Sheesh. Bentelect, come on, man.
As well as the concepts for his less frequent comedy skits, which were stolen in their entirety from other already popular TikToks. Noah Sam's...
How are he getting views? Like, how is he getting more views than the original? Like, his video has 3.9 million likes, and my head is in the way, but this lady... I'm trying to move my head. Was it 19.6? 19.6? She got less than him. That's not 3 million. It ain't no M. It ain't no M by her likes. It's a K by hers. He got an M. That ain't fair.
And then posted this video in which you'd find that Ben had admitted to stealing content.
I actually just did a spoof on another guy who had that idea,
while debunking Ben's claim about crediting the original person.
Bentelect explains that he did base the sketch off of someone else's work, but he insisted that he tagged that person. But after doing a bit of digging, it turns out that was a lie. So as you can tell by the description, no one is tagged.
Bentelect was rapidly losing favor, resulting in quite possibly TikTok's strangest meme ever. People began stitching Bentelect's videos with weird, scary images and a generated creepy voice.
Things that don't exist anymore.
The only thing that doesn't exist anymore will be you, Benny Boy, after we suck your soul from your body.
The meme progressed into many different...
Suck my soul from my body.
What do you mean by that?
formats, with one of its contributors, John Castelline, using it to show more of Bentelect's hidden anger. John simply joked that Ben was probably scared of the memes.
This dude goes to bed with the slightest thought in the back of his head that someone is actually gonna take things a little seriously. I'm on my way to your house.
Which led Bentelect to reply,
"You kind of look like Woody from Toy Story." And lastly, dude just sits in his room telling stories in his bed.
And while it didn't seem like Ben was all that angry, John then revealed this.
If this guy was actually mad, did he at least reach out to me and say something to me? So I go on Instagram and find out that he called me about 17 times.
Ben was making it obvious that he was completely different off camera, with the best example discovered by fans of the H3 podcast. Ethan and Ayla had previously roasted Bentelect.
Yeah, I mean, it's super unfunny. He laughs at everything and he goes fast.
Wow, that's painful.
Leading Ben to take a shot at Ayla in a video titled
Top 5 People people who hate me. Number 1, Gila Klein. She looks like she hasn't smiled in years, so I'm not surprised.
H3 fans began to question why be mean to Ela? Why insult her appearance? It felt so unnecessary and weird with the top—
Come on now. I'm not on his side, he's probably a weirdo, but I'm just saying, y'all doing too much. All he said was, it looked like she hasn't smiled in years, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked like she eats boo-boo. What? Nah, that don't make sense. Why'd I say that? But I'm not gonna lie, the mean expression on her face, you would have thought she sleeps on dumpster pillows every night. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those for me. Like, I'm just saying, he just stay nice. She do look angry. I don't think he didn't say like she built like a light pole or something, or she built like Slender Man. He didn't say nothing like that. He just said she looks mean. And what they talking about, it feels so unnecessary that they're insulting her appearance. He didn't insult her. Shut up. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever this is, you know, wrote this comment, I'm not on your side. You're an idiot.
Top comment predicting he might have a hidden disdain for women. People saying that about her never smiling or whatever, it's sexism. It's misogyny plain and simple. So when these misogynistic men decide to attack Ela, that's one of their points. Bentelect had eerily stated,
"We all have secrets, right? Like straight up, that's just the way it is."
Without realizing his were about to get exposed. On the 30th of July 2023, Ben and a model named Jordan Max had arranged to make a podcast in which they tasted pickles. However, just 3 hours before we were supposed to record, Bentelect texted Jordan requesting to film an extra bit of content. "Do you want to make a video for OnlyFans?" When? She responded. "Today." "No. You need a TTS test from within the last 14 days and an OnlyFans creator account." Bentelect then clarified, "I mean a video for your page." "Doing what?" "I don't know, what performs the best on your page?" "I was just thinking you're helping me with doing a video for my YouTube, so maybe I could help with your OnlyFans." "I'm good, thanks." "Thanks though." "No worries." "Hey, gonna do the pickle video with someone else." "Thanks though." "Okay, any particular reason why?" "To be honest, I thought it would just be fun to film and see where things go. But I got it." Ben was basically saying his goal was simply to get freaky, although in the beginning no one seemed to care. The tweet confirming it was Ben had just a couple hundred likes, until a full 10 days later, when Ben shot himself in the foot by sending another message. "You need to take this tweet down or I will sue you." Jordan didn't delete her tweet, and within hours had instead written a new one. So it turns out that I'm not the only one Bentelect has tried this with. Another woman who wishes to stay anonymous DM'd me with screenshots from conversations that she had with him as well. "Do you want to come over here and spend some time with me? Because on a side note, I do think I could probably make her some money on OnlyFans." Bentelect blanks crazy blank into oblivion. "If you come over, I'll give you $1,000. I just really want you. I'm good right
Now, this is pretty weird. Let me just go ahead and say that before I say anything dumb. This is weird, but did he do anything per se wrong?
You need to leave!
I'm canceled.
Oh!
I don't even know why I said that. But yeah, he did something wrong. I guess he's trying to use his leverage, like clout leverage, money leverage, fame leverage, to gain access to these girls. But I guess, like, a counterpoint could be, not saying this is my opinion, why are y'all getting finessed? Wow. I'm not gonna lie, if I don't want to be finessed, I don't think I'm gonna get finessed. Because you cannot finesse a finesser. Bar. I'm just saying, that's just how I be thinking sometimes, but you know, everybody don't think like Vince, you know? Everybody can't be like, cool, super genius.
What?
180 IQ. What's the highest IQ you can get? 200 IQ? I'm a genius.
No.
Right now. Don't try to bribe me with money, that's weird. No, that is weird, but I want to see you. Ben then followed this up with some messages via text, and when eventually rejected, he was totally disrespectful. One day later, Jordan tweeted again, "We got another DM from another anonymous woman, which read, OMG, I've dealt with Bentelect too. Actually, he's bothered a lot of women. I don't have any screenshots from our 3-day hangout, but he told me he loved me and asked me to move in right away. I started pushing back that it was too much, and he flipped out on me. It was days after I was cheated on, and he was like, I don't want to talk about your feelings. I want to talk about us. He also drank 2 1.75 liquor bottles of mine in a day. He's an alcoholic and needs to seek help immediately. Ironically, Ben had claimed in the past there wasn't much his audience didn't know about him.
I usually put a lot out there on social media, so I don't think there's a whole lot people don't know.
Which might explain why he initially denied the allegations. I've recently been accused of some heinous actions and would like the opportunity to share my disgust at these accusations. I'm a firm believer in the rights and equality of all humans, including women. I grew up in a home with 3 sisters and no brothers, so I learned very early of the importance, power, love, and abilities women have. They deserve to be cherished and uplifted and treated with respect, and that's how I live my life. The evidence, however, only kept on coming from more and more people.
Oh my god.
Shut up and quit wasting people's time, you stupid blank. If I recall, I told you I didn't want anything to do with you.
Okay.
Just shut up and go to bed. Sounds like you need some anger management help. Be careful who you say that to, Maria, because there are people who really need help with that. Super disrespectful to say that to somebody, and also a very basic thing to say. There's a reason you've been single for this many years, and it's because no one wants you and no one gives a crap about you because you aren't anything. You're not fun, you're boring as, so shut up and get out of here. Basic ass boring loser.
Is that being used against him? I'm not gonna lie, that just looked like a heated argument to me. I'm all for the heated arguments. He got on her. What was her response? I'm not gonna lie, I would've cooked up something crazy. I would've got on his hairline, would've got on his shoes, I would've got on his clothes, I would've just been baking him, heating him up for real. He would have been heated. Come on, bro. I can't just not respond to that message. He called me a basic loser. I'm getting on his lifestyle. I'm baking him. Come on now.
Bentelex's Q&A history had suddenly aged like milk.
Petty things drive me crazy. I'm a very upfront person. I don't like petty. I don't like grudges. I don't like things like that. I just don't do those things, so when they come my way, it's kind of like does not compute. Like I don't really know how to deal with it.
Although this one was even worse.
If a guy is too nice to a girl, that she's gonna probably friend zone him. My thing is it's 60-40. 60% of the time nice guy, 40% of the time you gotta be who you are. You can't be just like, you know, giving it all, being a total simp and all that stuff.
After 3 more women came forward, Ben gave in and apologized.
There's a lot being said about me on the internet right now, and I just wanted to clear the air. I want to say to any girl who I've been rude to, whether through text or in person, that I'm sorry. I understand that me being sorry does not excuse that kind of behavior. I will continue to work on myself and do better.
With comments disabled and a caption reading onward, it seemed Ben was trying to return to normal, although judging by comments such as finally a legitimate reason to hate him, the internet wasn't ready to let this happen.
I don't know.
When you invite an OnlyFans model to your non-existent podcast, but then they say they don't want to hook up with your creepy, desperate 34-year-old self. Yes, true.
YouTubers covered the drama in Bentelex's classic style.
I knew Bentelek was trash the first time his videos appeared on my FYP and I blocked him, so there's no surprise.
While his notable quotes were changed to subtly include "You're killing me, gorgeous." Penguin Zero's video gained over 10 million views, while Nick is Not Green was also given the last laugh. Bentelek put his Twitter on private as his TikTok growth completely vanished. His YouTube statistics followed a similar pattern, and as of more recently, so did every other method he used to make money. Bentelex's merch site has now been totally wiped, while the website linked to see his secret merch is also now disabled. Bentelex's Cameo has just 28 reviews, the last of which being from before he was even exposed.
Wow.
Ben doesn't seem to do any sponsorships, and his YouTube isn't exactly popping, making you wonder why he's even still uploading. Well, Ben has recently resorted to just blatantly reposting his old most popular TikToks, and with a short from a couple of days ago reading, "This channel is now for random content," it seems as though Bentelect has basically lost everything.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know, like, okay, let me say this. Is this the full story? Did he actually end up doing something with these girls? Or, you know, not? Because if he did, that was weird. You know? Even if he didn't, it's still weird to just try to leverage your fame and stuff and do that and go through all that. That's kind of weird, and try to manipulate people. I think that's weird, you know. But is it like, you know, cancel worthy? Oh, get him up out of here. Is it one of those? I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to like really see what he did wrong. They getting mad because he was rude to girls. Like, people are rude to people all the time. But I guess if you gotta, I don't know. I don't think he should have did it. I'm not saying he should have did it. I'm just saying, like, would I have like cared so much about it? I don't think so. You know, like, do I think it was misogynistic? No. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm at a standstill with this. Like, maybe I just don't know enough about it. I'm pretty sure he seemed like the type that have done some weird stuff, like have been caught doing something nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't put nothing past him, but I'm just saying, like, from this, what I seen in this video, it wasn't that bad. It was just kind of weird. It was just like, you know, hey, I don't know. I just think, me personally, I think the reason that all that stuff starting to go the reason all this stuff started to go downhill for him is because nobody liked them in the first place. I think that's what it was. So they were just looking for one little thing to just set it over the edge, and they found it. You know, he was talking crazy to girls. All right, bet. You're up out of here. So that's just how I feel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down below in the comments. Like, what do y'all think about this guy? Do y'all think he was, like, justified in losing his career? Or do y'all think, like, hey, this was kind of blown out of proportion? Let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Hey, y'all know, if y'all enjoyed the video too much, to subscribe. We on the way to 10,000 subscribers. And hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Could it just make sense to like button if you like the video? No, it don't make sense. Huh? Why is everybody creepy on TikTok, but you still give them 33 million views?